Hey there, home learners! Welcome back. Today is a really great lesson. We have a project to do. We're going to make animal thank you cards for your teachers to tell them how much you appreciate all the hard work that they've done for you this year. And that's important to do. So come on and let's do this project together. Now, you can take a look at the different animals that I have put together and choose the one that you like best. You can find the templates in the description and you can print them out on your own, or maybe I've already given you the one that you've wanted. So these are just my ideas, but maybe you have your own animal that you want to try, and that's okay too. Some of the options here we can read together we have is monkey, hippo, rabbit, panda, bear, tiger, and frog. But of course, you can always do your own. So now that you've got that, let's see what we need to do this project. The materials. You need to have a pair of scissors and maybe a big, thick, permanent marker. A big black marker would be best. And then a pen, a black pen as well for smaller details. You'll need a glue stick. Don't use the glue, the liquid glue. Get a stick, it's much better. And colored pencils. And I think all of you have those at home. And of course, the template. So you should have two pieces. One is the animal that you chose, and that might look like this. Mine's a bear, but yours might be different. And then you also need the thank you letter and the envelope to go with it. And those might be on colored paper, so it looks really nice. Okay, I've also asked a few of my favorite students to help me with this project. So while you're working on yours, you can watch them and see how they're working on theirs too. Let's begin. Step 1. First, we can read. Draw eyes, ears, and mouth. So you might have a different template, but you definitely need to put in some eyes. You can put the inside of the ears, and maybe you need to do a mouth, or maybe the mouth is already given to you. Now, eyes can be fun. There's so many different ways to make eyes. You can pause the video here and find a pair that you like, or maybe you already know what you want your animal to look like. So you can draw in the eyes, the nose, the mouth, and the ears. On to step 2, you can read with me. Color the face. Now, get your colored pencils out and you can blend colors. Think of what that animal might look like. Is it blue or brown? What kind of hair or fur does it have? And color that face. All right, on to number 3. Step number 3, let's read. Color the hands and around the body. Okay, so we have the hands here sticking out, and we need to get those colored. You see that you can go over the edges, and that's okay, because we'll cut that out later. So if you go off the edge, that's fine. But also, you need about a finger space of color all the way around the body. And I'll show you why. Later, we'll put the thank you note right over the top, so we can color it now. So make sure it's about a finger space, and you can see where the thank you note will fit. We'll do that later. So right around there is the body. You don't need the whole thing. And then Step number 4, cut it out. All right, time for some serious cutting skills. I know you guys are good. Get a nice sharp pair of scissors. Now the line is not very big, so you have to really go slow, take your time. Leave a little bit of black around the edge if you can. There's not much black there, so you need to be real careful and go all the way around the whole animal that you chose. All right, good luck with that. Now, what we're going to do is fold the bottom up to the face. So you see your bottom line here. You're going to fold it up to this little tiny line that you've colored over right here under the arms. So this is what it looks like when it's folded. From the bottom, fold it up to the line, right under the nose there. And you can make a nice crease at the bottom. All right, step number 5. Let's read. Flip over and color arms and outline the bottom half. So if you flip your whole paper over, you can color the arms on the back side, and then with your pen, you can give it little claws here and here. Be careful when you're coloring here. You don't want to rip the paper. Then down at the bottom, remember we made that fold? You can still see the line right there. So again, you need to color about a finger's space of whatever color it is that you're using for your animal around the outside, because that is where we're going to put the envelope later. So you can leave the middle blank, but around the outside, about a finger space will do. All right, flip it back over now, and we're going to put on the thank you note. Now, you have to cut out the thank you note, leave a little black around the edges, just like you did for your animal. And we are going to put some glue on it. Make sure to put down scrap paper. Don't glue all over your tables. Always put something down to glue on and go around the edges, and then glue in the middle. And it says, glue thank you note to the front. So we're going to stick it on in the front. Now, I'm going to give you a tip. I've done this a few times, and I found that this works best for lining it up. Turn it sideways. Let's read the tip. Turn it sideways to help line up the note. Here, if you start and look at the top edge, that long edge, and then you can line it up with a little space here and then a little bit away from the corners. Then when you push it down, it should line up fine. Otherwise, it might be sideways. All right, once you've done that, go ahead and refold it back up where the line comes to under the chin, and we are going to do step 7. Fold the card and glue the envelope on the front. So there's our envelope, and we're going to stick it right there on front. So we need to put some glue down. Remember, go around the edges on scrap paper and glue in the middle. And then when you stick it on the front, the tip is center the envelope starting from the bottom and sides. So look down at this bottom line and give a little bit of space, and then push it up forwards. Go upwards. It'll be much easier for you. And there you go. Now, step 8. Fold the arms and hold the envelope. To hold the envelope, there's the bear arms, and he's going to hold on to it when you fold them in, or whatever animal you decided to make. Fold those arms in, and then it looks like it's hugging that envelope, holding it, ready to give to somebody. Oh, very good job. Well done. When you open up the arms and open up the message, there is your thank you note. So it's time for us to write the note. Let's take a look at some ideas. First, over here, I'll read you one idea that I wrote. put the name of the teacher here. Mr. Donald, that's me. Thank you for being an awesome teacher. I have learned a lot from you this year. Thank you for all your hard work. Sincerely, and then put your name at the bottom. Now that's a very nice note, right from the heart. So what could you do? You don't need to copy my note. You start with the teacher's name, whoever you want to write here. Then, different ways you can start these sentences. You could say, thank you for, and then say something nice that they've done, like teaching you, helping you. You could say, I have learned, and then you could talk about those things that they really explain to you. I've learned so much about something. You are, boop, and then you could think about some adjectives. Amazing, wonderful, inspiring, whatever adjective comes to mind. You could say, I hope you can, and what are your feelings about the future? I hope you can teach me again next year or spend more time together. And then I really enjoyed. Then you can tell us something from the school year that was really fun, that you liked a lot. Now, there's not much room on here, so you don't need to use all of these, but think about one or two things you could say and fit it here. Then, of course, sincerely, or your friend, or yours truly, and then put your name at the very bottom. And there you go. That is your card, your thank you note, all done. I hope you enjoyed this project. I know the teachers that you're going to send this to are going to love them, and they're going to think they're very, very cool. So, and if you want to do more, you can do all the animals if you want. You just have to print out the template that you need, and you can find those in the description. They're yours from me. Okay, guys, I can't wait to see what you come up with. It's a really good project for the end of the year. Well done. Come back and see us again, and we will continue to do fun and projects here on Home Learning Heroes. Till then, goodbye.